You on drugs?
No, I don't take drugs.
I don't like your attitude.
What else is new?
I'm holding you in contempt of court.
Oh, here's a fucking surprise.
3, 2, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, 2. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the YouTube channel. My name is Cam. This is Zay, and today we're getting into My Cousin Vinny. This is a movie that both of us have not seen. We did a poll on Patreon, and we had a tie between The Green Mile and My Cousin Vinny. So we did a tiebreaker poll, and that one was tied for a while, but eventually My Cousin Vinny won out. So we are reacting to My Cousin Vinny today. We will be getting to The Green Mile soon, so don't worry about that. Because of the tiebreaker, we decided, well, we might as well include it sometime soon after this. But with that being said, if you guys like what you're watching, make sure you leave a like down below. Subscribe to stay tuned for more if you're not already, and help us reach 5,000 subscribers by the end of next year. That's the goal we set. It does seem like we're going to hit that much sooner, but, you know, appreciate all the love and support nonetheless. We might have to change the way we do our goals going forward. But yeah, hey guys, if you want to watch our full-length reaction to this, various other movies, you can check it out on Patreon. And Zay, is there anything at all you know about this movie? Anything?
Isn't he like a lawyer or something like that? That's about it, right? I think is
Right,
the only
so
thing I know.
The only thing I know is it's a trial drama, lawyer comedy type of situation. Okay. I saw that it's like in Brooklyn, I guess. I saw the word two guys in Brooklyn in the description, but I looked away after that. And then also I know Ralph Macchio is in it. I don't know who he plays. I don't know anything about that, but yes, Ralph Macchio, the Karate Kid, he is apparently in this. I could be wrong. But with that being said, yeah, I'm excited to get into this. Really looking forward to it. This came out in the 90s, which, you know, we were born in the later 90s, but this is earlier 90s, and you know, it's something we haven't seen. We've heard it's pretty good, so let's not keep you guys waiting any longer. Let's get into the movie. My Cousin Vinny.
Tell you what, though, older music just had like that bop to it.
Oh, New York.
Fun time. That license plate. I wish we had those license plates. Fuck the yellow ones.
One burrito and one large slush.
Was that a slush? Didn't really look like came out like a slushy.
I wonder what they're going to do right now.
I don't know.
Look, I forgot to pay for this.
Oh,
you could have gotten caught. What if somebody saw? The laws are medieval down here. You know what the minimum age for execution is in Alabama?
What, 16?
10. 10.
What? Is that true?
No. Fucking no way. I'll never go to Alabama in my life.
Calm down, all right? There's a cop behind us, that's all. There's nothing wrong. There's no problem.
Uh-oh. There's something to worry about.
We don't have any money for bail.
Bail? We don't need money for bail. Nothing's happened. Now, just relax.
Nothing. We're getting pulled over, aren't we? You stole something, didn't you? You're finished.
Shut up, all right?
I'm literally the guy in the passenger seat. Like,
I know, and I'm the guy in the driver. Like, dude, shut up. Oh, he's a sheriff.
Oh, yo, what? What?
Now put your hands on top of your head and get out of the car.
Dude, I'd be crying at this point. I didn't do anything! It was a him!
Bro.
This over a can of tuna.
Keep quiet.
Oh!
I just heard that someone shot Jimmy Willis.
He's dead.
Oh my God!
You could have broke the news a little lighter.
Softer? Yeah.
Do you know why you're here?
Yeah, I do. I'm sorry. It was a stupid thing to do.
Have you been made aware of your rights?
Yes.
You're willing to waive that right?
Yes, I'm willing to cooperate fully. I'll sign a statement or whatever makes this whole thing.
Uh-oh, we've got a miscommunication situation going on here.
But I want you to know, Stan, he had nothing to do with it.
Did he help you plan it?
No, I mean, It wasn't planned out, you know, just like, you know, it just happened.
Oh my god.
Why, is that a big deal?
Aiding and abetting.
Aiding and abetting? What is that, a major thing?
Oh, yeah.
An accessory? Are you guys kidding? An accessory? I didn't help. I didn't plan it.
Oh my god.
This is ridiculous.
What's gonna happen to Bill?
Nothing. Unless he's convicted. Of course, if he is, we're going to run enough electricity through him to light up Birmingham.
Oh my gosh! Could you imagine hearing that? Like, over tuna?
When'd you shoot him?
What?
At what point did you shoot the clerk?
He's like, wait.
Yes, when did you shoot him?
I shot the clerk. Whoa! Wait a minute!
Dude, I would be like, what is going on?
I shot the who? No, I stole tuna fish. What are you guys talking about?
We've been arrested. Ma, please. Ma, please. First of all, we didn't do it, all right? Murder. Ma,
Dude.
don't we use any attorney?
I think so.
He says he thinks so.
I'm gonna represent myself if I ever need to.
Great idea.
I bet her cousin
That's a
Vinny
great idea. You think he'll do it?
is the attorney.
Great. Who?
My cousin Vinny.
Oh, his cousin.
There it is.
All right, who's Vinny?
Vinny doesn't seem to be doing the best financially. Oh.
Okay.
You know what happens in these places?
Yeah, I know what happens in these places.
And sometimes there's a big guy named Bubba no one wants to tangle with. Sex slave and do whatever he wants.
There's only the two of us here.
What about those cots? I mean, what if they put somebody else in here?
Stan. Shut up.
Okay.
I'm literally Stan. I'm telling you.
Yeah, this
I
is
was
just
saying everything Stan has been saying.
This is just us just looking in a mirror right now. It's all it is. Look at you. You sit up, me sleeping, you fucking tucked in with your legs up to your fucking chest.
Hey, sleeping, huh? Cute little guy. You know, maybe I just start with you. I'll let him sleep a little bit.
Look, I don't want to do this.
I know exactly what's happening right now.
So, you know, let's try our best to make it a simple in and out procedure.
Yo.
Relax.
I don't want to do this.
But I understand, but, you know, what are your alternatives?
Oh my gosh, bro.
I don't know. Suicide, death.
It's either me or them. You're getting fucked one way or the other.
Yo, I would be fucking freaking out.
But I think a modicum of gratitude would not be out of line here.
You think I should be grateful?
Yeah, I mean, it's your ass, not mine. Hey, I'm doing a favor here, you know. You're getting me for nothing, you little fuck. What the fuck is your problem? I did not come down here just to get jerked off, you know.
I'm not jerking you off. I'm not jerking you off.
You're on your
Jim Trotter III, District Attorney, Beecham County.
Vincent LaGuardia Gambini. First, Brooklyn.
Nice to see you.
All right, well, they met.
All right. He's got a briefcase with a lot of stuff, and he has a notepad or a folder.
No, you're right. That's a notepad.
It is a notepad. Oh my god.
An empty notepad.
All rise for his honor, Judge Chamberlain Hallow. The court of Beecham County is now in session.
Here we go.
He's a big dude.
Yeah.
Ayana, my
Don't
client.
talk to me sitting in that chair.
Oh, shit.
He told me to sit here.
When you're addressing this court, rise.
He was like a little kid. He
Yeah.
told me.
My clients are caught completely by surprise. They thought they were getting arrested for shoplifting a can of tuna.
That's not what he asked.
They plead not guilty?
No, I'm just trying to explain.
Mr. Gambini.
See, my client...
Oh my gosh.
Yo, it's like a parent when they're like, "Come here,
Come here."
You're like,
He just smacks him.
Next words out of your mouth are either going to be guilty or not guilty. If I hear anything other than guilty or not guilty, you'll be in contempt.
Oh, shit.
I don't even want to hear you clear your throat.
Dude, I'd be frozen.
Think I get the point.
No, I don't think you do.
Yo.
Contempt of court. Would you like to go for 2 counts of contempt?
Not guilty.
Thank you.
Off to a great start.
it's so it's almost so triggering though. It's like, just say not guilty. It's like, geez.
Bailiff, please take Mr. Gambini into custody. His bail will be set at $200.
Oh no.
He's huge. That judge is massive. I know he's like up on a stand, but like even when he's down, he's tall.
Yo, that's like a mix of you and I.
Yeah. She's always got that camera. Bruh.
Yeah, that's got to come back into play at some point.
They just look so goofy because they just don't match anybody else.
Oh my gosh. That's talent.
I believe you and Lisa played a game of pool for $200, which she won. I'm here to collect.
Yeah, if I just kick your ass.
Oh, a counter offer. That's what we lawyers, I'm a lawyer, we lawyers call that a counter offer. I could use a good ass kick, and I'll be very honest with you.
Dude, he's tempting him.
Right?
Nah, I think I'll just go with the 200.
Watch Vinny be a badass.
That's what I was going to say.
Do I have to kill you? What if I was just to kick the ever-loving shit out of you? First, let me see the money.
I have the money.
All right, let me see it. Show it to me.
I can get it.
Oh no, he doesn't have the money.
All right, get it. Then we'll fight.
Oh, okay.
Did you fall in your place or somebody else's?
My place.
Shit.
Yo, he's like, oh, I could have used that.
That's a quick 200 if this guy.
Mrs. Riley, is this the car?
Yes, sir, it is.
Yes.
Do you think that there are 2 young men that look just like them that have the same car?
Maybe. I wonder.
Looked out the window. They was running out, got into the car, and drove off. Is this the car?
Because they didn't run out of the store. They walked out.
Yeah, but that might have been like a figure of speech. Like maybe if they thought he was walking fast. Oh, they just ran out there and went in the car. You know what I'm saying? Like,
but she said they ran out too. That's 2 people that are like they ran, like running and leaving.
Yeah, they peeled away. Car was all over the road.
Thank you, sir.
dude, what is happening right now?
Yeah, I don't.
And he said, I shot the clerk.
Oh, because he did say that.
Oh, you sneaky son of a bitch.
Your Honor, no further questions.
He said it as a question.
Yeah.
You have anything to add?
Thing? What thing?
Need to say.
No, sir.
Yo,
was he doodling on the second pad? It looks like he was doodling.
William was like, "What the fuck?"
He's trying to copy whatever he's doing.
Now, didn't I tell you the next time you appear in my courtroom that you dress appropriately?
You were serious about that?
Yeah, oh my god. Dude, this is literally like me trying to behave when I was younger in school.
Yeah.
Like, I did what you said, and it's like, don't talk back to me. It's like, what?
Oh my god.
Look, I think we should meet with the public defender. See what he's like. If he's honest, then we should go with him.
Yeah, dude. At this point, I love Vinny. Don't get me wrong, but
Yeah.
like, your ass is on the line. You get what I'm saying? Like,
The chair ain't working like it used to. The guy we fried last week took us 3 attempts and his head caught fire.
oh my gosh!
I say it'd be cheaper to get it fixed and keep running up them extra electric bills.
Just shoot me. Just shoot
No,
me.
just
I'd
a
rather.
picture of that.
Just the shock.
One chance. Let me question the first witness. If after that point you don't think that I'm the best man for the job, fire me then and there. I'll leave quietly, no grudges. All I ask is for that one
Okay.
chance.
Got a lot of bark. Let's see the bite.
I think you should give it to me.
He thinks you should give it to him?
It's you.
What was
Here
he
we
before
go.
he was a lawyer? A fucking comedian? He could still fuck things up.
Dude, his panic is hilarious.
How do I know that's not a bunch of ones with a 20 wrapped around it?
It's $200.
Show it to me.
Dude, he's five heading this guy.
Yeah.
He actually didn't have $200.
That's funny.
I never thought of becoming a lawyer. But this Judge Malloy was from Brooklyn, too. I mean, he did it. All of a sudden, it seemed possible. So I went to law school. And from time to time, he would come by, see how I was doing, if I needed anything.
Okay.
I like this little speech.
I mean, to go out of his way like that for me, you know?
Yeah, that is nice.
He wanted his son to follow in his footsteps, but he became a musician or something. I remember when I graduated, he was so proud of me.
That's quite a story.
Yeah, it is. Damn.
I'm a man's man. I could go deer hunting.
A sweet, innocent, harmless, leaf-eating, doe-eyed little deer.
Lisa, I'm not gonna go out there just to wimp out, you know?
Dude, a New Yorker in the woods is going to be hilarious.
Imagine you're a deer. You're prancing along, you get thirsty, you spot a little brook. Little deer lips down to the cool, clear water. Bam! A fucking bullet rips off part of your head.
Yo, he's look at his face, like, all right. His face was just like,
yeah.
Okay.
Fine, I won't go hunting. Gosh.
I'd sure like to get a look at your files.
You would?
Sure.
You
Yes.
got Xerox machine over there?
Smooth.
Oh, that's okay. I'll have my secretary do it. Shirley, can you Xerox all the files on the Gambini-Rothenstein case for Mr. Gambini? Yeah. Thanks, sweetheart.
All right, we did it.
Mission accomplished. I kind of want to see him hunt, though.
Did you see him? He closed the door like.
Stole his files?
I didn't steal his files. Listen to this.
You think they're like fake files?
What's this? You reading this book?
Yeah.
Do me a favor, okay? Don't read this book. Okay?
I'm calling it now.
Thank you very much.
She's gonna come in clutch. She's gonna be the one to save
For
the
sure.
day.
Yeah, because
it's getting set up. It's getting set up.
Dude, by law, you're entitled. It's called disclosure, you dickhead.
I was gonna say, yeah, he has to. I was gonna say he has to give you the files.
Oh.
He has to give you a list of all his witnesses. You can talk to all his witnesses. He's not allowed any surprises.
Shit, she's.
Teach you that in law school either?
Oh. She's
I
a
was
G.
I was gonna say, I'm like getting his file. I'm like, I'm pretty sure, yeah, you have to disclose that, right? Because you has to be like a.
I didn't know for sure.
Yeah.
But I did know all the information had to be like disclosed to each other, but I wasn't thinking about something else.
They have no records of any Vincent Gambini ever trying any case in the entire state of New York.
20 years ago, I became an actor. And there was this very prominent stage actor in New York. His name was Vincent Gambini. Maybe you heard of him. Never heard of him? Doesn't matter. Anyway, I had to change my name, which I did legally. Well, now I practice law under my legally changed stage name.
What name is that?
Cherry Gallo.
You know, you are just pushing all the wrong buttons.
Gallo.
Yo, that face.
My biological clock is ticking like this, and the way this case is going, I ain't never getting married.
No.
I got a judge that's just aching to throw me in jail. An idiot who wants to fight me for $200. Slaughtered pigs. Giant loud whistles. I ain't slept in 5 days. I got no money, a dress code problem, and a little murder case, which in the balance holds the lives of... Not to mention your biological clock.
Oh, shit.
Our marriage, and let me see, what else could we pile on? Is there any more shit we could pile on to the top of the outcome of this case?
Look, he's making a great point here.
Maybe it was a bad time to bring it up.
Hey, she knew.
That's the
when to,
nicest
like,
response I've
yeah.
ever seen in an argument like that.
Yeah. There's gonna be something. Is there a fucking demon in the woods? What is this?
Oh, what? Oh.
Oh, it's like yo, he just comes out swinging.
Yeah, the owl's looking at him like, the fuck? I'm
Watch,
up here, bro.
He's gonna do it again. He's gonna do it again. Yeah.
Under the stars, quiet, no one around for miles.
It's
Very romantic.
it's his face.
I don't see no stars.
Whoa! Yo, this is my luck right here.
I would chalk it up to I'm not sleeping until we go home. Yeah, you look rested.
Oh no! Dude, some people literally just have luck like that, and I don't know what the explanation is. I'm one of those people, man.
Oh, not the white shoes, too.
Dude, he literally closed it so hard that he sweeped up and fell on his back. That's insane. Damn.
Oh, it's his court clothes, I think.
What was in that pink plastic thing in the trunk?
It's your suit.
What is my suit doing in the trunk?
I had it clean. I thought it'd be a nice surprise. Go in there with a nice clean suit.
I would just be in tears. I wouldn't even know what to do. Like, honestly, like, that's that type of...
minutes to take a
Oh.
shower, get a new...
This is the right place to go if you're that angry.
Yeah.
Look here. I got you $200. You gonna kick the shit out of me now?
Oh, shit!
Yeah, that Superman punch was crazy.
Punched him and dove on him all in one action. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Kind of looks like Willy Wonka, but okay.
Are you mocking me with that outfit?
I bought a suit. You seen it. Now it's covered in mud. How to get this in a secondhand store. So.
Yep, he's making the face.
You on drugs?
No, I don't take drugs.
I don't like your attitude.
What else is new?
I'm holding you in contempt of court.
Oh, here's a fucking surprise. What'd I say? What?
Yo,
Dude,
I love their dynamic too.
Dude, he like pops out his bottom jaw because he gets all mad. He's like, every time.
The evidence is gonna show that minutes after they entered the sack of suds, a gunshot was heard by 3 eyewitnesses. You're gonna then hear the
It's
testimony.
an interesting attempt to make him like more like emotional by saying the gunshot instead of like the gunshot.
Yeah. Like the theatrics.
Yeah.
Counselor?
It's time to make your opening statement.
Dude, there are so many parallels between like a bad student and a teacher with
Yeah.
the lawyer and the judge.
He just wrote it. He's writing it down, and she's like,
I think that guy just says bullshit.
That's savage.
Yeah.
Your statement, sir.
I don't like how he did that pat on the back. It's like, okay, here we go.
Ladies and gentlemen of the
Oh, does he have a speech problem or like a
jury?
That's you. That is your luck. Surely.
4th of this year, my client did indeed.
Oh, that poor guy is terrified.
Convenience store, but
This is horrible. This is absolutely horrible.
he didn't kill anyone.
Dude, it is you. It literally is you. I'm just all the mannerisms and everything are just
That big.
scream like Cameron in distress. Oh my god.
Coincidental. Thank you.
Oh, dude, I would literally be like, okay, who do I need to contact to say my goodbyes? Like,
I want you to not stand up again.
I see you wear eyeglasses.
Sometimes.
Well, would you care to show those eyeglasses to the jury, please? Thank you.
all right, that was pretty
Smart.
It's pretty smooth.
Were you wearing them? Would be another good
Wearing
question.
them that day.
No.
Well, as you see, you were 50 feet away. You made a positive eyewitness identification. And
Tell me he's farsighted.
you were not wearing your necessary prescription eyeglasses.
They're reading glasses.
Oh boy. This is like me when I'm playing Among Us. So you were there? No, I was over
No.
here.
Well.
Is it possible the two defendants entered the store, picked 22 specific items, had the clerk take money, make change, then two different men drive up in a similar... Don't shake your head. You testified earlier.
Oh, Vinny's
Boys went into the store,
doing
and
it.
you had just begun to make breakfast. You were just ready to eat, and you heard a gunshot. That's so obviously it takes you 5 minutes to make breakfast.
That's right.
How could it take you 5 minutes to cook your grits when it takes the entire grit-eating world 20 minutes?
Woo, Vinny!
Boom!
I don't know. I'm a fast cook, I guess.
What?
All the way over here, I couldn't hear you. Did you say you're a best cook? That's it?
Vinny's crushing it.
Sure about that 5 minutes?
Ignore the question.
Are you sure about that 5 minutes?
I don't know.
I think you made your point.
Are you sure about that 5 minutes?
Yo, dude.
I may have been mistaken.
Let's go, Vinny. Let's fucking
That was
go.
huge.
Yeah.
That was a fire moment. That was
Oh,
so
dude.
satisfying.
What is this rusty, dusty, dirty-looking thing over your window?
It's a screen.
A screen. It's a screen. And what are these really big things right in the middle of your view? From the window of your kitchen to the sack of suds.
Yeah, he's gonna be like, how did you
How could you identify them?
positively identify that?
You could positively identify the defendants for a moment of 2 seconds. Looking through this dirty window, this crud-covered screen, these trees with all these leaves on them, and I don't know how many bushes.
Dude, somebody give Vinny like 5 mics so we could just drop them whenever he needs to.
And and not necessarily these two particular guys?
Well, I suppose.
I'm finished with this guy.
I love when the New
Bring
York
on the
just
next.
comes out. Yeah.
Were you wearing your glasses?
Yes, I was.
Over here, dear. So, as your eyes have gotten more and more out of whack as you've gotten older, how many different levels of thickness have you gone through?
He's pretty straightforward.
Yeah.
How far were the defendants from you when you saw them entering the sack of suds?
100 feet.
100 feet. Would you hold this, please? Thank you. Sorry, excuse me. Sorry.
Yo, Vinny is like one of those like savants that like are bad at everything, but when the time comes,
Yeah.
How many fingers am I holding up?
Let the record show that counsel is holding up 2 fingers.
Oh my God.
yo,
Oh. Sorry.
Four.
What do you think now, dear?
Thinking of getting thicker glasses.
Thank you.
He's killing it. That's 3. Judge has to be getting like pissed, but he's gonna be like, okay, this guy does all right.
yeah, you've got to what's the word?
Respect it.
No, well, yeah, but you've got to it's like defame. You've got to like defame the witness, like make them not a reliable source.
Right.
I just don't remember the word.
Mr. Gambini, your first witness.
Oh shit.
Mr. Gambini.
What is he seeing? What is he seeing?
I think the skid marks aren't in the same spot. I think. What are you plotting, Vinny? What have you done?
You're supposed to be some kind of expert in automobiles, is that correct? Is that correct?
Oh my God, this is triggering me.
Have you ever worked as a mechanic?
Yeah, in my father's garage, yeah.
As a mechanic.
She's like, yeah, that's what I just said.
Can you tell me what would the correct ignition timing be on a 1955 Bel Air Chevrolet?
She's gonna crush it.
Right.
Nobody could answer that question.
Watch this.
Because Chevy didn't make a 327 in 55. The 327 didn't come out till 62. And it wasn't offered in the Bel Air with a 4-barrel carb till 60. However, in 1964, the correct ignition timing would be 4 degrees before top dead center.
Yo, Vinny's like, yes, sir.
Yeah.
Damn.
She's acceptable, Your Honor.
She's like, yo.
I'd like to submit this picture of the tire tracks as evidence.
What is with the tire tracks? Is it just they're not in the same spot?
I don't think they're in the same. I think there's 2 different locations of like where they are, something like that. I don't know.
Tell us, by what you see in this picture, if the defense's case holds water.
No. The defense is wrong.
I find it hard to believe that this kind of information be ascertained simply by looking at a picture.
Would you like me to explain?
I would love to hear this.
He's trying to make her. Yeah, he's trying to make her prove it in an argument fashion.
Tire marks had positive traction. You can't make those marks without positive traction.
And why not? What is positive traction?
Flip differential, which distributes power equally to both the right and left tire. So when the left tire would go up on the curb, the right tire would tilt out and ride along its edge. But that didn't happen. Tire marks stayed flat and even. This car had an independent rear suspension. Now, only 2 other cars made in America that had positive traction and independent rear suspension these marks. One was the Corvette, which could never.
She's a freaking genius, dude.
Yeah.
Cars available in metallic mint green paint?
They were.
Thank you. No more questions. Thank you very, very.
Is he gonna kiss her?
You've been a lovely, lovely witness.
It'd be hard to keep my smile on my face. I would be like, I'd be dancing around that courtroom like, got their asses right now.
Mr. Trotter.
Oh my gosh.
Damn.
No, Your Honor. No further questions.
In that case, Your Honor, I'd like to recall George Wilbur.
When you're on a hot streak and you're like, you're not gonna pull back. Let's
Yeah,
keep
bro.
it going then. All right, bring him back.
Is there any way in the world the Buick that the defendants were driving made those tire tracks?
No.
No. Thank you. No more questions.
Yo. Oh, what's the sheriff got?
I call Sheriff Farley.
Homie's like, I hit blackjack twice. Run it back. Play another hand, baby.
This computer readout confirms that 2 boys fit the defendant's description were arrested 2 days ago by Sheriff Tillman in Jasper County, Georgia, for driving a stolen metallic mint green 1963 Pontiac Tempest, Michelin model XGV tires, size 75R 14.
Boom, bang, wang-a-lang!
A .357 Magnum revolver was found in their possession.
Yeah, the jury.
Bro.
You just hear all. Dude, they got it. They freaking
Bro.
got it.
Was used to murder Jimmy Willis.
.357 Magnum.
The defense threat.
Let's go.
I would have been up on that table dancing, bro. The judge would have been like, get down. Be like, shut your ass up.
Your Honor, in light of Ms. Vito's and Mr. Wilbur's testimony, the state like to dismiss all charges.
Yeah! Let's go!
Oh,
Order in the court.
That felt so good.
he won in 90 minutes.
Hey. Oh man,
Mr.
that felt so
Gambini.
good.
I just found out that this man, this Joe Callow doesn't exist. Doesn't matter. I won. Just
Get out of here by 3. Make sure all the bags are there.
Now he's out. He's like, oh, we gotta get going.
I want to say thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. I hope we can do it again sometime.
Fine job, Mr. Gambini.
Stanley's
oh,
like,
no. Oh no. Oh no.
I owe you an apology, sir.
he goes like this.
You're one hell of a trial lawyer.
How did he get away with it?
There was an actual Callow. That's insane. Joe Callow. And he had an immaculate record. Like he said he did.
I had a friend send a fax to the judge confirming the very impressive legal stature of Jerry Callow.
That's why she was on the phone.
She's the true hero.
Your friend,
My friend.
Judge Malloy.
Oh my god, all the way back from Brooklyn.
You know, this could be a sign of things to come. You win all your cases, but with somebody else's help. You win case after case, and then afterwards, you have to go up to somebody and you have to say thank you. My God, what a fucking nightmare!
They're perfect for each other.
Can't win a case by yourself, you fucking useless.
Yeah, that's funny.
I want a wedding in church with bridesmaids and flowers.
And she deserves it.
Yeah.
That spontaneous is romantic.
Hey, a burp is spontaneous. A burp is not.
You know what, Lisa? Once you marry one.
Wow. What a movie. All right. That was My Cousin Vinny. If you guys liked what you're watching, make sure you leave a like down below. It really helps with the algorithm. Subscribe to stay tuned for more if you're not already, and help us reach 5,000 subscribers by the end of next year. And if you want to watch our full-length reaction to this and various other movies, you can check that out on Patreon. Link is in the description. That was a hilarious movie. There were so many funny moments. What are your initial thoughts?
Yeah, that was that movie was very, very funny, but also had a very good and cool story too, which
Yeah.
is what I liked. Like the story of it was dope. You could have watched it just for like I'll remember it for the comedic parts, but also like the whole storyline. I like how they kind of, it started off really focused on the kids, and then as we moved into the trial, it slowly transitions to okay, now we're all about Vinny and
Right.
the trial. So yeah, it was dope. That was a fantastic movie.
Yeah, I absolutely loved it. I really enjoyed it. I thought the comedy was great. I loved that. I think the one thing that was like really great about this movie, like one of the top things that I appreciated was the dynamic between each of the characters, like the dynamic between Vinny and his fiance, the dynamic between Vinny and the judge, the dynamic between Stanley and William, the dynamic between Vinny and Stanley and Vinny and William. I just thought they had such great dynamics between characters, and it worked really well, especially for the comedic timing and the comedic moments as well.
Yeah, they wrote these characters very well, and no two characters really were the same. No one was they all were very different, and how they but I mean obviously like Vinny and wow, I forgot the fiance's name.
Mona Lisa.
Mona Lisa Vito. Like obviously like they're both kind of similar, right? Because they're both New Yorkers, so they're like they have the accent, they're very aggressive, but they're still like completely different. So they did such a good job of making everyone super unique, but then also being able to any interaction between two characters, you're like, oh, this is great. Even him with the freaking with JT at the bar that owed $200, and like we saw him in glances, and it's like it still was hilarious to watch.
Yeah, that little side story that they had going on was really cool to see. I think what you said was really good. It's like this movie could have been a complete drama and no comedy, and it would have worked out like great. Like, but I think the comedy really works really well thrown into it. I mean, to me, it's more comedy than it is a drama, but it's such a good like. Like you were saying, the storyline, it's more than just simple. It's a little complex. It's like, all right, how is this going to work out? We have somebody it's like a fish out of water situation. Not only is he new to being a lawyer, he's new to being in Alabama and those kind of rules and how they work and whatnot. So I thought that it was pulled off really well. I appreciated that the blend, the twine, because I'll tell you what, right now, I have seen some dramedies in the past, and one of the biggest issues, in my opinion, is that they don't know if they want to be a drama or a comedy. They like like there's moments where it goes back and forth, and it's not blended together well. And I thought this movie did a great job at blending the drama and the comedy together, and interweaving it really well. I thought it did a really good job at that.
Like you could really like honestly like you could like this storyline, like this whole movie, you could really like split it. You could have My Cousin Vinny, which is just the comedy lawyer, and then I could imagine someone trying to take the same storyline and making a movie called Vinny Gambini, and it's just about like a lawyer trying to defend his cousin, and it's like it's a straight drama because they added like there were parts where we're like, holy shit, what are they gonna do now? And it's like, it's like there were some parts like I think I know where they're going with this, but yeah, they did. I mean, just I don't know. It was just such a super satisfying conclusion in how he sucks the whole time in the beginning, and then he gets that first witness. And you're like, oh shit, and then he gets the second one. You're like, oh, he's on a roll. You're like, oh yeah, he knows what he's doing. I think similar to what you were saying during the movie. I fell in love with Mona Lisa and Vinny's dynamic. Is just like. It was just perfect. They're just awesome to watch together. Like the way they go back and forth and how they play off of each other.
If this was made nowadays, they would have capitalized on this big time. Like I could see a My Cousin Vinny sequel and things like that. I could have seen a whole TV show, and it would be completely centered around Joe Pesci and Marissa Tomei's character, Mona Lisa and Vinny. I could see like a whole series with them, and I would be super interested because they work so well, and it was great casting between the two. And I love the feel, the 90s feel, you know, of everything. Like, obviously it was filmed in the 90s, took place in the 90s, so it's going to have a 90s feel, but I just thought it was captured really well, and it, you know, it makes me look forward to like more 90s movies, you know.
Yeah, I wonder if because obviously the characters Vinny and Melissa play well off each other, but I mean it also says something to the acting too between Joe Pesci and Marissa
The chemistry.
Tomei.
Yeah.
So I wonder if they're in any other films together. That's what I always get interested when
question.
I see two actors that work really well together. I always love to see like
it's a
have they
missed
done any
opportunity.
productions?
It's not.
Yeah, for sure. Especially if they do like something like more dramedies, or even if they do something more serious. You can see that they work super, super well together.
Yeah, I agree. They knew their assignment, like bang on the money. Like and it worked out so well. I loved the element of luck throwing into it just for comedy's sake. Like it was so funny seeing all the different things that kept like waking him up. And and I think personally, I liked Vinny, and he was the main character. But honestly, my two favorite characters were Mona Lisa and Stanley. I thought Stanley, that dynamic was hilarious. His panic is literally me, just like I connected with that like so hard. Who are your favorite characters watching it?
Honestly, it might be Stanley and the judge. The judge is so funny to watch. Like his facial expressions too, whenever Vinny was messing up or like would just say something so out of line. Like just you see like the bottom of his jaw like pop out, and he's like he's just staring at him like what is wrong with this guy? The judge was super funny. I think the prosecutor is actually a pretty dope character as well. I kind of wish we could have saw a little bit more of him, but I think that they put him in tastefully. Like, I don't think you really needed him in as much. So that's probably why they kind of were like, we don't need, like, he just needs to be one of the antagonists mainly. But yeah, I mean, I'd probably say like Stanley and the judge, or could even throw Vinny in there. I think I also, even just like subtle characters like the witnesses were super great as well. So it was just all around freaking great ass film.
I will tell you something I'm fairly surprised by. Now, there was like a lot of cussing in this movie, but aside from that, there was pretty much
why was it rated R?
Yeah, why was it rated R? Because there's that pool of blood when the guy gets killed, but other than that, there was no nudity, and there was some adult themes and whatnot. But this, to me, this seemed like a fun family movie. And I mean, I don't have the cleanest. I have a little bit of a potty mouth, and so maybe that's just because I grew up watching potty mouth stuff, and I don't consider this really that R-rated. But if you took the cussing out of this, I could see a family watching this, maybe like 10 years old and up, maybe. But
I could have seen this being like a PG-13. I mean, I guess I don't know what I mean. Also depends on how the rating, like what the restrictions were on the rating. Like, were they a little more strict back then?
Probably the language mostly.
That's what it has to be, because like you said, I'm expecting rated R. I'm like, all right, there must be like an ass or something in it, but there wasn't even that. Like, really, you don't see Marissa Tomei in like anything less than she's fully covered.
Other than that one scene like at night where they clearly got together, she was in more of a
like
nighttime outfit, but it still everything was covered.
Yeah, she wasn't even in like a bikini or anything. So yeah, that's a good point to bring up. I forgot it was rated R, because it didn't feel like a rated R movie to me. It felt like PG-13, I guess, would be like my would have been where I would have guessed it, or where I would have put it. But I could see, it must be language. It's the only thing I can think of.
Yeah, definitely interesting. I definitely appreciated this movie. I definitely enjoyed this movie. Zay, what would you rate it? Oh, but before we get into the rating, let me just let you guys know, if you're new here, how our rating system works. Basically, it's a scale from 1 to 10, and we don't give out 10s, because if you give out a 10, you're saying that nothing could ever be better than it, and that's just simply impossible to say. So we go from 1 to 10, and 5 for us is average, 6 is good, 7 is great, 8 is beyond that, 9 is top tier cinema, and we can go to 9.99999 and so on, but again, we never hit 10. And so with a 5 being an average, just so you guys know, Zay, where would you place it?
I would put it honestly, because I'm pretty sure I put Airplane like an 8 to an 8.25. I'd probably put this in the same. And when I think back, you know, my main thing with Airplane was like, you know, there's really no story to it, which is like
There
kind
was
of
a
where
simple, streamlined
but it
story.
wasn't like
simple...
the story just wasn't like as prevalent, right?
No,
now,
it wasn't as like complex or.
Now with this, I think that the story was amazing and it was very funny. However, it wasn't. If it was as funny to me as Airplane was, then I probably would give this movie like a 9. But like this movie was funny and I definitely enjoyed it by all means. There wasn't as many moments where I was like,
between the two, right? Because this is a comedy drama. It wasn't trying to be that out there, because
right.
Airplane's more of a spoof comedy. But if that, hey, look, I get what you're saying. No.
To me, I'm looking at just like, it is true. It is supposed to be a comedy drama. I'm just kind of looking at it as like from the comedy, like just judging it as more of like a comedy movie overall. Story was fantastic. And again, there was very funny parts to it. Yeah, I'd give it like an 8 to an 8.25, which I mean, by all means isn't a bad rating anyways. 5 is average. So
great.
Yeah. So 100%, I know I'm going to watch this again.
Yeah, it's definitely a rewatchable movie. I would put it at like a 7.75, which is still, again, if 7 is great, I'm saying it's beyond great. It didn't hit that 8 for me. There's something about it that it seems it's really good, great story, great comedy, great dynamics between the characters and whatnot. But it felt like it could have had more. And I have that problem with a lot of movies. Like I feel like maybe there could have been more behind the scenes happening. Like I would have liked just more of it. I don't know. I always keep saying that with certain movies, but
it did feel like like something, I can't even put my finger. It did feel like there was a little bit of something missing besides comedy. It's like I don't know, but I don't know what it is. It's like I'm trying to think like what characters I want. Maybe I want to see more of William and Stanley. I think
I wanted to see more of William and Stanley. I think that's what it was. More of William and Stanley. Really. And I wanted to see more of Mona Lisa. And I know it's called My Cousin Vinny. I get that. And Vinny was great in it. But I wanted to see more of Vinny too. And I get they can only do it in so much amount of time. But again, still 7.75 is a great score. Yeah. I've seen a lot of comedies out there, and I enjoy a lot of comedies. So in terms of rating as a comedy and a drama comedy, I will give it a 7.75. But that's still an amazing score, especially because for a drama comedy, it's probably one of the best drama comedies I've ever seen because of the issue I always see with them trying to intertwine it. But,
what direction they want to go and try and decide.
But an example of a drama comedy, I think that would be a little bit better than a movie like this would probably be like Liar Liar with Jim Carrey, things like that. Like that's where I would probably put at about 8. Oh, that'd be something we could watch someday. But again, this is really, really close to it. I've seen other drama comedies way worse than this. I think this was beyond a great movie. Definitely rewatchable. Would love to see it again someday. But with that being said, any final thoughts today?
No, fantastic movie. Super dope. Again, I always love when we get to slide a comedy in because we usually react to more serious things. So it's nice to kind of take like a mental break and just get to enjoy it. Excited to see. I think Liar Liar should be something that we react to in the near future. People want us to see it. I've never seen it.
No, I've seen it. He hasn't, so.
Yeah, I've never, and I don't know much about drama comedies. I think this is honestly like the first one I can say I've really seen or that I can remember seeing. So, I'm excited to get into future movies and stuff. They're kind of similar or different, but yeah.
All right. Well, with that being said, again, thank you guys for being here. Thank you guys for the support, and we'll see you guys on the next one. Well, actually, Zay, I know you have a Twitch.
Oh, you pump faked me. Yes, guys, I do have a Twitch. It'll be linked down in the bio. Come tune in, come say hi. I did recently get affiliate, so now we're on the road to partner. That's a big jump, but we are on the road to partner. So yeah, come tune in, come say hi. I'm usually playing with Cam and our other friend Drew, and we mix it in with some of my Twitch mods and stuff as well. We do like community game nights, some nights and stuff. So yeah, come tune in, come say hi. It's always a blast. Always fun to see new people. Cam, I know you have a Twitch as well.
Yep, just your ever Cam. Links in the description. Now, I did want to bring up one more thing. We've had some people come to our Patreon and leave, and on the exit survey, they said they just wanted to leave a specific amount of money as a as a form of a donation. So if there's anybody out there that wanted to do something like that, it's a lot easier now. There's a heart down below our video with a money sign. You can click that and you can choose a specific amount that you want to donate. We're not asking for any donations, but we are mentioning an easier way to do it for those that have been doing it in a more difficult way. Thank you guys so much for those that have donated. It really does mean the world. But again, we're not asking for it. We appreciate it so much, though. And yeah, so that option is there for anybody who's interested. But now we'll see you guys on the next one. Thank you for being here. Thank you for the support.
Peace.
I think mine's better.